Yeah.
When we are talking about a specific language, there are a many
Yeah.
subset to each language.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to give you guys an anecdote. When I was a young kid going to school, and I was going to school in the suburb of Beirut, for instance. My origin is from the south of Lebanon. Now, Lebanon is not a big country. It's like 300 kilometers in length and 50 kilometer in wide, and in width. In most width area, it's 52 kilometers, but the rest of it is it's a very tiny country. But I was remembering this because I was in elementary school and my teacher was from the south, and we were in Beirut, which is like not even 50 kilometers from each other,
Yeah.
45 kilometers, I think. And the teacher wrote a word in Arabic on the board, and he told me to keep quiet because I'm the only one who know about it. And the
Yeah.
rest of the kids in the school were from Beirut. They don't know that term, and it's a
Yeah.
household item you use in your kitchen,
Right.
to fry an egg in a fryer
Hmm.
and whatever that you use to fry an egg in. And but there is a different word to call that 40 kilometers away from this
Hmm.
to where it is
Yeah.
being used now, and the
Hmm.
people in that region would not know about it.
Hmm.
Like this, my intent of this anecdote is to let people know that there is fundamental differences in languages, not by country, by individual regions within countries. And
Yeah.
like if even in the United States and Canada, there are towns, cities. They pronounce the words differently. They
Yeah.
say them differently. And for
Yeah.
my Canadian folks, you go to Newfoundland and experience it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Newfoundland is a famous for that. Or
Yeah.
go down south, for instance, to Alabama, Mississippi area and try to
Yeah.
speak English. Uh,
Yeah.
I, I had a hard time understanding in some cases because not because they're saying it bad, just their local and their region
Yes.
way of specifying things.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the biggest thing is that we need to learn, and this is where we don't. It's very sad to see, top down approach to these
Yes. That is the
language
problem.
models,
Yeah.
and not enough specificity in the modality of how we're deploying these
Yes.
models.
Yes. So the
And there's-
fundamental, you earlier asked where that language came from. So the fundamental problem is the linguistic community or the larger literary community thinks they are the dictators of the language structure and the language overall. They are the owners of the language. But I think, and through my experience and observation, I come to believe that it is the masses who are the real owners of the language. If an elite writer introduces a new word and nobody adopts that word, that word just goes to the graveyard of the books in the library, right? But if a writer introduces a new word, and it depends on the how the people respond to that language, right? So for example, this institute that I talk about, it has came up with dozens of vocabularies for each, for journalists, for lawmakers, for every even for day-to-day office terms, for computers, for internet. But nobody has adopted those terms. And how people get their terms, how people adopt these terms, from the last 50 years, from electronic media. First it was radio, then it was television, and then internet. So these are the avenues from where people are getting new terms, new ideas, not the government sanctioned vocabulary or books.